two gentlemen who have served on the City Council at Lake Park for the past 6 years in studio with us this morning, Paul Mulkey and Eric Schindler. Guys, good morning. How are you?
Morning, Chris. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
And we're glad y'all come in now. Let's kind of recap exactly what happened. Both of you have served on the City Council down in Lake Park. Eric, I'll start with you for the last 6 years. But last month you decided things are not going as they should, and you stepped down. Tell us exactly, Eric, you first, what happened last month.
That's right, Chris. The January 3rd council meeting was the first of the newly elected council and mayor. Upon entering that meeting, there were motions made to eliminate top key personnel in the city clerk, fire chief, and police chief, and replace them. I was pretty much blindsided by these appointments. Was not kept in the know. I asked during the meeting if there was a meeting that I had missed, and I was told no. Our city clerk had been with the city for 30 years. She had total knowledge of all our computer programs, counting. She wore many hats, and basically eliminated her and left the city in dismay. It was I feel it was a reckless act.
Mm-hmm.
Took a fire chief who had brought us from ruins. He had lowered our ISO. He had gotten us many grants, brought up our brand new fire trucks, mm-hmm. and just was doing an outstanding job. They eliminated him. When we came into the council meeting, I noticed that there was Tim Baker, who was a previous fire chief that we had removed from that position for not coming to any meetings and lack of reports. He was in the council chambers wearing a Lake Park police uniform. And I kind of thought that was weird because he wasn't on the force.
Right.
They appointed him that night.
Mm-hmm.
So there was obviously a collaboration between Russell Lane, Sandy Sherrill, and Ben Futch.
Russell and Sandy, the other two council persons?
There's Russell Lane is one of the councilmen. Sandy Sherrill is a councilwoman.
Uh-huh.
And Ben Futch is the mayor.
The new mayor who was
Yes.
elected last year. Gotcha. And now, so Paul, the same thing. So you guys felt like, well, obviously we're not being included in this discussion, and after 6 years, you felt the best move was to resign.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Yes, that's the best move.
And that had to be a difficult decision for you to reach.
Very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
The people we're talking about who were removed from office, City Clerk Ann Peterson, who had been there close to 30 years, Fire Chief David Brown, and Police Chief Burt Rutland. And, looking at this from the outside, which I am because I'm not down there, first of all, the city of Lake Park, a little bit less than 1,000 people. Am I in the ballpark there?
Yeah, about 650, maybe
Okay.
700.
Gotcha. Even let's say that you had some people, and I'm certainly not saying that this is true because it sounds like it wasn't, but let's say you had some people who were serving, police chief, fire chief, city clerk, whatever, who were doing a poor job. Okay, we need to look at removing them, but you discussed that with everybody and then make a motion or whatever, but it sounds like it was kind of done just all of a sudden. Like, I mean, Paul, did it totally catch you off guard like Eric?
Oh, no, I had prior knowledge.
Gotcha.
As a matter of fact, the night before.
Mm-hmm. But that's still pretty late. I mean, that's still coming pretty late.
I had prior knowledge.
But you've not been involved in any meetings or about it or anything like that? Or had it been discussed before?
It had been discussed,
okay,
yes,
gotcha.
the day before.
Okay.
Wrestled with it all night, the night before the meeting,
mm-hmm.
all day at work. Couldn't figure out what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
To do a human being this way,
mm-hmm.
just to totally dismiss her, Miss Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
I called Mr. Futch up, told him I couldn't go along with him
mm-hmm.
on dismissing Miss Peterson this way, in this fashion. Just couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
It was immoral, unethical, and I had to stand with my convictions.
Mm-hmm. And what was his response to that?
He said, that's fine, you can vote with us, you can vote against us,
mm-hmm.
not vote at all.
Right.
And I voted against him,
gotcha.
As Mr. Schindler did. We both voted against him on the removal of Ms. Peterson,
mm-hmm.
Chief Rutland, and Chief Brown.
but there are four city council persons, and then the mayor. Excuse me, and I guess the mayor has the. Does he always vote, or does he vote?
He breaks the tie.
He breaks the tie.
So they had 3-2. They had votes, and he knew that obviously.